Oh, they say a compound house now. Compound house na ye bubu ye single room self-contained.
And then I saw Tima unyo
bian chapra. Ah, those days of it to be copra. No be a chira copra na yen to cut you.
Oh, who gave now? Watch that.
Obi ko chie ja no bia esinechi an ene ja na uchi aye ye no say na ye no mahams oh ebi wa beba na fiere na abem one ne tenant ntokwa de ebebu no ne abu no ye wi ne de di konkonsa eh ntokwa no mehe boy abu open oh and then single room self-contained chamber and whole self-contained one self-contained you know vibe ni na sisa kasa those they do kwesi adana nkrofo kasa na say obu onum na say compound house abrantie bi ono ne na etwempna na ayi abrantie ne na giant wakofa girl bi eno de na ba na usually say those days na nipa e busy o so fa na kwesi ada penny bra wuta nkrofo ofie
yes
etina na Yehovah omo Jehovah Witness fontina na kwesi ada pa na omo bansra hwe no na abaye ti fie ho no monya hu se ye de ge na be hyedem a no de ni tape na pia bonten no de ahyem kona ko bi sa utuo eh what enwuma o sumesi na wo ye fie ra kra be ba onwuma ma
why you
counselor na kroma de nyenne
why you
ze na kroma nya de biom
why you
I do weekend I guess omo no nduane ko mo boys so tiwa na wo hwe na do kon sei erade da bay ni for da bay ni na ye
why be
ni na ye
why be ngo pon shira pa se why be
na se ho ye
adum ni ahwe
na se so ni ye twuma so ana ase dey
baby
hey
enye man so twe na sen no efun adwuma ne be kosoro
efunu
adwuma ne be kosoro
ale ni pa ewu dodo
there be na me timetable no man setting year for
ni enka se nkomo be nko na obo ofun yi so a
ya sha se
da ye twa se ma 1 minute ama 1 minute ewie
e di nkomo wa
e ni udi nkomo bia yi o se ma 1 minute ama 1 minute afa oh counselor
macho kafra
ada oni funfo ne kata o postpone time o be sie o mo wan na se de efuni bu na kuma ano
efun akuma ha de e kire onyansa o
oh
e bo emi so na wan se wa
ese enram rantie mienu entokwa pa e wo Santa Maria
ye kurom ha
haya
enye Nigeria se na aka
akroma ya emrantie mienu ntokwa
how old are they
yes wo mo ko George ho sa na mete
how old are
age no kra membisa because mete George na mbufu ye
but the age is
they are young they are young I think say they shouldn't be more than 30 years or they should be less than 30
oh okay
young guys
and they are fighting
yes omo wo ho se kan and people were around they were videoing them
oh okay
and omo shom no omo wo mo se kan anti yes enra na ntokwa ne se ende ba ko wuye
oh okay
and na no pay ba ko no nso ato aso
oh okay
am say bia kwan am be fa so akono no
na o ma me no wo ho
I didn't man ko feda am na ti am na mo we die ni ma me wo kra se ma me ko adwuma na wo fie
okay say the ban say e chichi o ma me no mo
say
say the ban I lawless you say you're dealing with a parent because you see I jibe parenting near zookeeping and poultry farming.
You jibe parenting near there zookeeping
and poultry farming.
And we are there.
Yet it's here Korani any young Korani and your pet. You see Ankolanye Naba. Ye won. Say poultry farm was already going to go manko kwala no moody. So that's where we are now. So when you hear such things, you shouldn't be surprised. But Mama Murray in physics, he trained the child the way he should go. And when he grows, he will not depart. Eh, yakase unwo baboniba da osu nimbatete enti ase no nyante sanko wonase. Se unwo bi ba wa ya akola boni wukuru mu a. Ye ma wate ase se akola ne yetete no enye se na ye ne nete. Na se na omo ne nete. Nze so ti twika sana se a. Men tete wo ba sana woni ne tie but tete ne sana oni omo tie.
Said you only nipa betna.
So when your child leaves you and is out there, train them the way they should live with the people out there. Because the only way you can know how they are is when they are out there, not when they are with you. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get it.
So like Yvonne Nelson's behavior towards the mother. I hear this morning or yesterday is alleged that the mother is in critical condition based on what is happening.
And only 3 days na me who yeah.
I also saw a write-up that they say one family member is saying that Yvonne Nelson should be careful because if the mother decides to say...
It was that same voice, Nana. Nipa na can say Yvonne Nelson, mami, enya high blood pressure.
Well, it could be an underlying condition because in the age there, any high blood pressure,
and then
code.
So,
no, the book and the behavior of the daughter could trigger it up.
Okay.
And Yvonne Nelson's mother is not a star to us. She's not that important to us. Unfortunately, her daughter has made their relevance to us because of who she is. And so if the ingratitude of Yvonne Nelson as a result of looking for the father will exhibit this lifestyle, we will come back to the mother and say she grown this. Yes. Anyhow, Yvonne Nelson is a product from the mother. So if Yvonne Nelson is misbehaving towards the mother to the extent say for 2 years on any mami and kasa and she's surviving, it is meaningless and useless to look for his father or her father. Because about worry and not any jane it is a nanetiase. Na ono obechra we jan one ne nyahwe. And then yes the nufu no a unu munufo. But ye din koma ye kire say Yvonne Nelson when yi wa 30 years ho. Well life now live here and why na hwe woman live here. Your mama na no sure ma live here.
But say counselor, we obi a o advocate pa ye kan e mema e prese e ma be ma wo mu e ma ehu wo mu maame a wo na wo ba ma adwen.
That is why I said from the first day, the book that came, I'm not Yvonne Nelson. Because I said the most important thing that has happened is Yvonne Nelson looking for the father is the best thing that happened to her. And so I applaud it.
So I didn't.
But the fact that you're looking for your father doesn't mean you should disrespect those who supported when your father was not there. Who are you? Who is Yvonne Nelson?
And you once na they be out to so be anxious papa na papa
the fact that you are looking the fact that you are looking for your father to be blessed doesn't mean those who stood in as a father should be cursed.
So counselor me be so me papa were here. Me papa ne hwan. Me papa were here.
Hello.
And now the fact
that you are looking for your father doesn't mean you should disrespect me, your mother. Who are you?
But some me be so I won't can.
The fact that will be some your main can in just say you especially you Yvonne Nelson have been accepted by the whole community regardless of who your father is. I get what I'm saying here. But so why should you fight those who kept you whilst in the absence of your father? Yvonne Nelson's father is there. Have you read a book?
Nipa me nipa on no way ni mama.
But who's the first? No, but who's the first person that represents the family of Yvonne Nelson's mother?
And you know,
it's the mother. So if you're fighting your mother, who are you fighting?
It is only the mommy nenya. Only mommy nenya.
Only the mommy nenya. Do you want to say that the mother is a tree standing on its own?
Counselor, me enka sem no. Asem ni nyina ne say. One na de bia obeka say. Oba anase oba wunim wo papa. Si ye ho ade kra ye do kokokoko ye be sande waba. Oba nim say utimi ka se wo mo nka nche obeba ye hu omo papa. Ebia abaye wonyin ni se wa fa kwan bia so fa so bisa ne maame se ne papa ne hwan na ne papa ne maame ne nka.
Maame tie me. Wa fa kwan nyina so o maame nka. Woni ne ko na oje nnome a obehu baba. Dear me can say if one else in any pehu kurum and I'm a your bony dear ye sorry. Who granted interview because of Yvonne Nelson. Or Yvonne Nelson wa. And today my meaning ye be cry ye be. Nya more trophy and mammy home. Ebi wo my appreciation na.
Say one chon adi ocho ya ni se bepem ne onim ne papa.
Miss enya no pen on his own kind book no.
Because dear me who me kakra me kan ye dear me who ye ne say Mr. Nelson onye no hu say papa ne ne papa
enti enya ndey
e no fi wanom ne ba me na ase ne papa ne alajete e no so koye DNA so enye ne papa
enti enya ne dey
say e no obi say
enti enu kire say should she disrespect her mother?
No. But is she disrespecting her?
So she has not. That's what you're saying. She's not talking to the mother for 2 years. Does it make sense? A woman who you said attempted to abort you at 6 months and the doctor refused. Was there only one doctor in Ghana doing abortion? Didn't she have the right to go to other places to go and terminate? But she kept you. Do you know what it takes? You said in your book that one of the most painful things you've come to experience is pregnancy. So what your mother went through, was it what? Was it not pregnancy?
Yeah.
So have you forgotten about it? How do you feel to read on the headline news that your mother is in critical condition based on what you did in your book? What are we talking about?
Yvonne, on your day no hune papa.
And fire ho. Uncle Shipu. Nipani Jimmy obi kan so Jimmy. Who show obi obi aye kwase wa kwanso. Looking for your father, so everybody should be stupid or what? Counselor,
osi obi oni eje niti. Se si anu so hieti.
And America actually will say, you are fatherless. Your mother is alive and knows who your father is.
We are sure say no mama name.
But who doesn't know who a father of a child is?
So what is preventing the mother from telling
the illegal audio there says that when they show Yvonne Nelson who the father is, she will not be able to live again.
Ni papa ni atai kra. Yvonne is ready.
Thank you very much.
To accept who the father is.
She's not ready. Yvonne is not ready to accept who the father is.
And now what your book so you hear ni papa?
No, she's not. But she's not ready. Because if the way she's addressing the mother who has been in her life, and use her pride to change her status and made her who she is and can fight the mother like this, then when they show her that I am the father, what she will do to me is more than what is going to happen in the world. But I'm saying that this is what the mother has raised. So the lesson is that if you are living with a child whose father is not present at the moment, because I told you here that no father is absent in the life of any child. No father. Yvonne Nelson's father is present. So we in school we say present out.
Our horns will appear.
So she is present.
Our bias will appear.
Yes. So ni mami nim do share the insane. So no father is absent in the life of any child. So when you are the only one taking care of the child at the moment, don't let the child behave like she is an island and will grow to come and hurt you. Me can they be say, or baby I'll share kolebia share now you ni papa fi na brabo mu. Oni o de be kyerɛw and na Yvonne say ya kyerɛ ni maame no. Babon ka kyerɛ say obebre. Wo ba ni bi o. Ye ni wedding we no wo ni baba no so nim sa.
Ye ni wedding.
Ye ni wedding.
Yvonne.
Aye.
Ye why wedding?
O mi nim say bisa o.
Na cuz am the me person mu mami o. Yvonne your wedding way. And them minty.
Ba so oba.
Oh yes, oba.
Onyane he.
Oni broni ni bi na wo no.
E wo he.
Broni oye photographer me follow no my eyes.
Sperm donor na bibisa.
No na wo ho. So for me I thought me initially.
Me just say oye ni wedding we no wo ye na na.
Owo ye no. Na I thought say omo de awade ni be kan ho but actually no. I'm said
it is say Yvonne say awale.
No, I don't okay me nim.
And your wale ase no wo.
Me who say awale dem me who ya ne say post maternity picture.
It dey make chance.
So on throw baby aso in the book no watch home so what kai home so awale.
And Yvonne say wale.
No worry.
And dey ne ma me fam ni dey ofam so ya ne ya den.
For me feel say ensem no ebia ebi wo ho.
Why na trauma yen?
Ebi wo ho ayancho.
Why na trauma yen? Why na trauma?
Ebi wo ho ayancho.
Now why na trauma?
What do you think say it is the best way for Yvonne Nelson to look for the father? Because I'm telling you say counselor there Yvonne feminine there is someone also going through same but ono no nya kukudro as you say
we nya kukudro we jimie munja sa kukudro we nya kukudro
no oh nya kukudro
to come down to this no to come and disrespect people kukudro to ready to put your mother as a rag in a book in a public space kukudro ana oni makukudro hey mesra wo oba bi afa yawo oba bi afa bremu oba bi afa konana ne ayawo bi mama watena se wawo what must here okwa awade ase wanja ma wo nana ono kwa awade na se ukwa na ase yantete uye na so wanyi abehu se edin da so po ade ko school enya wudi mate ase o ma me yemfom so eni che so e be fo eni che se e kase tia no eni che se e kase be da ase eni che se ye di ensase ye boka se be ni ma me kase fie mienu ye troli book mu
counselor ye wo bi a was celebrating the mami okroma Yvonne Nelson is one of the people.
It's a lie.
Oh,
it's a lie.
And the nice a lie and the mummy na munim say and
me say it's a lie.
Because I mean these pictures are Yvonne and mami try and you
my dear I say it's a lie.
And you Yvonne they do Father's Day be posting the mami.
It's a lie.
Auntie posting the mami na ye
me say it's a lie.
They are in the line.
Do you know the current book that is trending? I'm not even nursing. The page in that book about their mother, does it speak about what you're saying?
But it's the same person who has been celebrating.
So I'm saying what she has written. The
it was because of the mother and Tino be a glaucoma foundation.
No, it was because of the grandmother. The mother doesn't have glaucoma. The glaucoma is the grandmother, not the mother. You are mistaking two things: apples and oranges. Go and Google.
I will Google.
So my name come on about say how to manage your mother and your mother-in-law as a wife. That's what we're discussing today.
For me, I was thinking, sir, Miss Rowe, there are people in that same position.
Which position?
Papa. How do they go about?
They should go and watch the topic we treated here on YouTube. It's okay.
Which topic?
We've done this thing here before. We did it here. They are yes, sir. A chill cry. Yeah, ha. Yeah, topic. How to look for your father? Is to respect your mother. No, it's to respect your mother.
But no mama in Chen and papa still.
Let's say bibi or what eminence will catch you. And appreciate those who supported you, even in the absence of your father.
Also, Father's Day is not about ni power share, it's about your war.
Asa.
Inti no nim your war no. Why no be celebrate?
Now nim your war no ba say na ba wiase.
Oh nim nipa no. How nim say obani be man dey share, but nim be man no.
So the first question is that you are looking for a father.
Yes.
Is that not it? And your mother is looking for who?
Mommy, there's one you hear ni kunu no.
Was the father a husband to the mother?
So
you are looking for a father. What is your mother looking for?
Nothing.
To you, nothing. But there's a man that through that man she got pregnant. Why did Yvonne Nelson terminate the pregnancy of Sarkodie?
So say no you're ready.
Onye then.
Also you're ready because of school.
Because she doesn't want to have a mistake child.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. She was ready. Then she had the new girl, the new daughter. Out of wedlock. So wale. Anamibwa. Me mama dey any difference in there.
But so at least Yvonne bet me akase me ba ne papa ni.
Me dey ask for ne mama to me kase ne papa ni.
No ne papa we he. Onim ne papa no.
Yvonne Nelson bread no once you know the obuo one mama be kire ne papa. Ahomaso ne dɔɔso onyo bia mo nka kire no. Onyo bia se ne mama. Oyo bia se me, oyo bia se wo, ese waye bi, wato dan, owo fie, owo ba, o di photograph o abro chira wo, oye high. Ye boni din a ye nyina ye koto, ba on sen ne mama, oye hwan. Ombre ne ho ase na mama kire ne papa.
O feel so ombre ne ho ase ina.
Na de oye we e ya ho brase e. Krama ho base ne ye kan ya na. Ene ye kan na. Na wo do mabusu a ye we. Enya afi na ebecho maka to ho wa woni mu papa bebre ba o kwa kopa papa chikwan hwe na nkrofo mo bo a wo emre a woni mu papa no wan ka se ntia wo asa na men komanim en komane se we awade fo awade ni ba out here awade unti se wo si awawale ye bisa se o maame ene wa se ba se sa ne mu kan no saying necessary only want na ye bisa sa omo mienu nu omo ye pe ana ba ko esom bo sem ba ko between your mother-in-law and your mother who is more important when it comes to marriage?
between your mother and your mother-in-law.
Who is more important when it comes to your marriage?
It's not your mother.
You sure?
Na so mother-in-law ni de onu yenyan wale untino.
No, but you have a mother-in-law because you are wale.
Okay, yeah, waru we are somehow.
I'm talking about mother-in-law because I'm more trained plano.
Because I will come plan train myself.
No, some branch don't need mother-in-law.
Oh, Me
say what you are wale, me too mommy, any was about why they hear power wale.
Aye, obia hu here.
You will be able to say why not hear power.
But omu na hu here.
Omu nya pe. So nimza.
So mommy, your mommy.
And I was about and I'm saying, but now, I don't mean about two senior. Our dear Edmund, you know, Omunyape, one and near Benny. Cassia Pie said, Baku, but I love Baku, Madame, I said, you know, one and who here, I didn't say a year. As a wife, between your mom and your mother in law, who is more important?
Must
to make the
one
marriage
be more important?
Yes.
I think as and when a needs arise, none. But
no, there's a premium that must be placed on one more than one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. Yes. And that should be done. All of you should know that, so that when you also give birth, you have that mentality in your head. That is our problem. So there are people who are treating the lesser one more than the higher one, or is not able to manage the higher one than the lesser one. So one is higher, one is lesser. Yes. Your mother is higher than your mother-in-law.
Your mother is higher than
than your mother-in-law. Me today, if my mother-in-law is sick and my mother is sick and I'm left with the last money to save them, I will save my mother and my mother-in-law will die and I'll give them money to bury her. Yes, I will. I don't expect my wife to give her last to my mother whilst the mother is there. Because my mother-in-law is not my responsibility. Likewise, my wife is not the responsibility. My mother is not the responsibility of my wife.
Obi say, nase ewu. Obi say nase ba. Ebesra no. No obesra no. Osode anapa. Okọ na adwuma. Na oyale kakra. According to nase no, obetina efie honom no. Na ye hwe ne yade no na ase ba ne bankunkwan no kama no banku anapa banku awia banku anumbre waka banku ni si wo no ye nkwan ne ade ka ho na waso ane nema na odi kwa achin obebe anumbre enti no onu hu ni se meanwhile nipa ye ka na asemi ni fe na aduane a odi aye fufuo enti ase na ase ba no empe na asem ye the obeye bia ma na yedey asode afri wo mu fie honomo akọ because enduane no a na aseba ne de ma ne nya aduane a wo no asew no wo pe
asew no besra ne babema o yare ne yede na aba na fie aduane me no mu de wo fie o
asende asew ba no nti wo bi nti wo no de obehu ye ne banku
nti yidi banku ye ma oden yem ka fufu ma
ano ope fufuo
Ote.
Ose.
Ote fa.
Ote say.
Like why ote?
Ote na se ne baba ma nchen.
Na ne baba ma no ba na yiri na ehwe fie bebo a. Na den na yiri ni nim ye.
Ande so onim meduane wo fufu onim ye pa.
Onim banku kan.
Onim banku so kan.
O se o ma na aduane na wa ma ne banku.
O ma ne banku.
No se ope fufu.
Ai.
Onko no krom godi ni fufu.
Oyale.
Onko no krom godi ni fufu.
Ne ho mfa no.
Ni ti na ye se yale fo ay ma banku na ka gidi. Ene se yama no ni yama no banku emu odu se agidi unu agidi
ne nkakra
ene ne se odi se yale for. So these are the issues we are talking about. Your mother-in-law is making a demand that I am used to fufu, so cook fufu for me. Says who? No, says who? Who must cook your favorite for you? Your daughter-in-law? As who?
As in-law.
No, you are not supposed to cook your mother's favorite. You need to cook your special meal for your mother-in-law to learn how to eat your favorite. Because my wife cannot go to my family house and tell them what she wants they should cook for her. What we eat is what she goes to eat. So same here. Why are you demanding that I like fufu and give me bangu? For what? So you see, that's what I'm saying that and if her mother comes and her mother is demanding fufu, she should provide it because that's her mother.
And they say bema no so e ma me so obedi fufu bema no so provide.
No, my mother-in-law, my mother in my house is a visitor. My mother-in-law is not a visitor to my wife.
Oh, okay.
I get the difference. So go ma o ma me be fie ho a onye ho Emma. The home is managed by Sukohima as my wife. Me ma me ba oye ho o ma me ba onye ho. So the most important person in the marriage between your mother and your mother-in-law is your mother. Because whoever you gel with helps you finish the marriage well. Whoever you compete with reduces your speed in making sure that the marriage works.
Okay.
So how to manage the two of them? The first thing is to understand, am I a wife? Me ya yiri ana?
Me ya yiri.
Now once a magia to me say me ya yiri ni ya be ya me ho ade. Why am ne be ya me ho ade? Ma se ba no be ya me ho na ma ne ma dane oyire. Sao ti ase. Eti se ne ma dane yiri na me te ho na me ware ya. Se ma se ba eba ne ye se omo mienu why na ne hu hia power wade mu a. Eye me maame na ne hu hia. Ese so obi be boa me pa ama enkofa entokwa emba. Obi be boa me ama ma ware mi kunu a enye ma ase ba. So we ma o ma me betima betra efi anu aduane ma ukunu. Asem bi eni ho. O ma me ba ye fi otumi kɔ wo kitchen. Eye de obeso ye na enye me maame. So there's limitation with your mother-in-law going to your kitchen as compared to your mother going to your kitchen. As a matter of fact, your mother will assist you to make sure that your husband looks good so that you can stay in marriage. But your mother-in-law will put you on your toes that there's nothing you are doing good to the son-in-law because he knows how to take care of the son more than you. That is why it is not right for your mother-in-law to come and cook for the son. So when we are saying how to manage your mother and your mother-in-law, never see your mother-in-law just like the way you see your mother. Don't. That is why no qualified husband will live with you with the mother in the same house. What does it say? Say ukuna walo ma walo so ma. Na mna ko trama mi baba fie. Me ho so ye. Me so awade. Me nim dia me pe. Me pese me go anim ase. Me pese me se wo da ache. Me pese me di oyaw eto akomam. Me pese be bu.
Oba bia ya ware wa wote wa asifie na no wo motene. Ye muda.
Because what's kitchen now you aduane o. You are the inconvenience to your mother-in-law. What see age we do no or hot flashes. And na ka wie bia no so o shenika. No shut up a brazier enka on 90 fie ho. Oni ni kru fie. Na wade a wo ba ye nti no ontumi feel free wo fie ho. So you are the inconvenience to your mother-in-law in that house. And you were not truly qualified. The man was not qualified to marry you. And you say me see there we are near. Once a man decides to marry and he doesn't have what it takes to provide accommodation, he better go and rent a single room for you to live in than to bring you to your mother-in-law to live in the same house with them.
Okay.
Yeah, so immediately you understand the first thing. And come on, I say your first point is identify your position. I am a wife. Now between my mother and my mother-in-law, who is more important? They are not the same. Keep it. Your mother is more important than your mother-in-law. Hence, if you are not in good terms with your mother, be careful you work on it before you look for a husband.
No, my men kasa